Louisiana's economy faces several serious challenges, and leaders are tasked with figuring out how to get the state back on track. Fox 44's Sudan Britton tells us how a new law seems to be clearing the way for that work to start.
Louisiana hasn't had a strategic plan for economic development in 16 years.
The Secretary for Louisiana Economic Development, Susan Bourgeois, says it's time to start changing the narrative and how the department approaches future economic development. This as leaders evaluate the current plan.
Lots of value to it. And our department has been working off of that plan, and I say that loosely, for 16 years.
Bourgeois says since the pandemic ended, the state is still recovering from lost jobs, a decline in the economy, and people leaving the state for better opportunities.
And that the outcomes Louisiana had seen in many respects were not acceptable, and that LED had a tremendous role in changing those outcomes. And so if we wanted to do things differently, then we had to do things differently.
This year, the department is making adjustments. Lawmakers passed the Positioning Louisiana to Win Act. The goal is to improve technology and to create an advisory board.
Is number one, setting vision for what we can be. But number two is ensuring that our department has a strategic plan. And as importantly as having it, that board is responsible for holding our department accountable to that strategic plan.
Friday, Governor Jeff Landry will name the people who will be on that board. Bourgeois says this is where the work begins. Sudan Britton, Fox 44 News.